Hi everyone, this is Mr.Z and welcome back to my series on African guitar styles, riffs, and rhythms. Today we're going to look at a little descending double stop riff. It has a dual function. It's a really good exercise for working on our fingerings, particularly use of our pinky, while at the same time playing sort of a progression you might hear in a little bit more mainstream African type stuff. So we're going to do it in two parts. The first part will just be to get the fingering and the chording down, and then we'll play the actual piece. All right, so let's have a look at part one. Okay, so we're playing double stops beginning at the 9th fret on the B and the G strings. We're using our pinky for that. This is where I was talking about with regards to our fingering and how this is a good little rhythm to work on stretching our fingers to cover a lot of frets. All right, so like I said, we start with our pinky there at the 9th fret. Then we're going to use our second and finger on the B at the 7th fret, and our third finger at the 8th fret on the G. So we'll be going, then sliding up to the frets 5 and 6 with our first and second finger, and then winding up on the 4th fret, both fingers, or rather both strings, the G and the B. So again, it would be. So it's kind of tricky, that one little part, because we're quickly shifting our fingers between the 7th and the 8th fret and the 5th and the 6th, and using just those two fingers as in quickly switching the second finger over from fret 7 to fret 6. So once again, slowly. Okay, so that is the precursor to the actual riff. A little note here, when we are hitting each little double stop, if we're strumming correctly, after we play the double stop at the 9th fret, we should be hitting the upstrokes on the last 3 double stops. So it should be, you should be on an upstroke, up, 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 up. Okay. Now let's expand on that rhythm a little bit and play the piece as it was. I actually found it, and it features a static note on the 7th fret E string. So we're going to play that rhythm, but we are going to use that static note and just walk the double stops down while hitting that static note. Okay, so let's have a listen. Okay, so it can be quite challenging, this one, because we are using our pinky and our second finger will cover on part 1. So then double stop, again using our second finger, and then we'll be using our third finger to cover it when we're at the 5th and the 6th fret, and then finally our pinky to cover the static note when we're at the double stop at the 4th frets. So let's do that one slow. All right, so what to say about this one? Again, it can be kind of challenging using the fingerings I'm showing you. Again, of course, you can use whatever fingerings you like, but I strongly suggest that you make it a habit of always doing fingerings in the most economical way possible. That way you get very used to using the pinky a lot. You get used to covering the maximum amount of area you can with your hand spread. Okay, so for example, like I said, with this one we're covering the 4th to the 9th frets, just basically try not to move our hand. Okay, so as always, no need to play it the way I'm playing it. Use those little notes. Again, we're just playing that little double note scale, right? So you can play around with it any way you like and make up your own rhythm. All right, that's about it for this one. Again, give it a go, see what you think, and thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.